It's almost here. Let me make sure we're live. We're gonna get right into it, guys. I'm so excited. Long match card coming up, man. It's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be a doozy. See what we got. We are live. Waiting for some people to get in here. Then we'll get started. Holy crap, we're live. Let's go. I'm excited. I am excited, man. Let's see. Tag everybody on Twitter. Hey, we got WWE Piece of Kid in here. We got Night Wolf Games in here. What's good, y'all? I know. It's so hype right now. We have 12 matches to go over. Alright. I'm always experiencing lag on my end, but it's not lagging for you guys. That's so weird. YouTube really runs weird sometimes on my streams. I think I do. I remember you because you're a moderator, but I don't remember who you are. But I remember the name WWE Piece of Kid, but I don't remember by the name. Alright, so I'm not going to be in the chat for a little bit. I have to pull up the entire 12 match card that we have. Literally, it's longer than, this is like a WrestleMania, literally a match card. This is how long this is. And we have a lot of stuff to go over, guys. Yes, you are a moderator, man. You're a moderator because you have a mod thing behind your name. So yeah. Let's get right into it, folks. This is the official WWE Survivor Series match card. Yes, official. This is the full match card list of all the matches that you will be seeing. Live stream this Saturday at 12 o'clock p.m. That is 1 o'clock Eastern Time and 9 o'clock West Coast Time for Survivor Series, as we'll be live from Toronto, Canada. As always, this is your Universally Speaking for the week. We recap everything from the go-home shows and break down every single matchup, and you, the viewers, will give your predictions on what you think is going to happen at Survivor Series, with a competition where the winning subscriber, will get a shout out for an entire week of videos. And also, you will be in the pinned comment of each of my videos so people can go subscribe to your channel. And I'll have to shout you out for a week. So that is what the winner gets for predicting all the matches correctly. Before we get started, I gotta shout out my sponsors. Shout outs to Zilio. You do not have the official thumbnail for Survivor Series in this match card. I will put it on there later, like I always do. Y'all know me. Y'all will see the thumbnail. That is what was made by @Zilio on Twitter. Zilio made that for me, so thank him for that. Thumbnail for Survivor Series. You guys will see that after the video is published on YouTube. And other than that, that's all my shout outs for this video. And let's get right into the match card. So, starting things off with the pre-show. Pre-show will be live streamed 5 minutes after the show goes live on the air. I will wait 5 minutes for people to get into the stream, and then we'll begin the pre-show. Starting things off with the SmackDown Live Raw versus SmackDown women's match, where we will see the SmackDown women of Lana, Asuka, Shayna Baszler, and Sasha Banks take on the Raw women of Kairi Sane, Paige. Wait, where is my other? Oh, my notes messed up. Kairi Sane, Paige, Sonya Deville, and Mandy Rose for the Raw women as well. This matchup really has been built off of people trying to get opportunities. And judging by the teams, I'm really interested in to see how this matchup goes because we have debut and Shayna Baszler, who just completely murdered her opponent 2 weeks ago. We got Kairi Sane and Asuka fighting all for the first time ever in Universe mode. Then we got veterans with Paige in the matchup. You know, it's going to be very interesting to see how this matchup goes. I'm very shocked that we only have two veterans in this matchup with Sasha Banks and Paige. Every other person has only been in this matchup has only been in universe mode for less than 6 months. So it's going to be interesting. I'm excited. I think this is going to be a show stealer, and these women do not like each other at all. Then on the pre-show, just announced today, before this video went live on the air, Rey Mysterio will defend his Cruiserweight Championship against Cedric Alexander. Mysterio put out a tweet saying that he wants to be on Survivor Series and wants to defend the Cruiserweight Championship. And Cedric Alexander said, "Why not do it against me?" Alexander said that he wasn't pinned or submitted in the Cruiserweight Championship inaugural match. The crown of the new champion. Also, Alexander, got eliminated early in the Battle Royal, so he never really got an opportunity to fight for the Cruiserweight title in 2K19. Well, Rey Mysterio has accepted, and that match will be on the pre-show. Cruiserweight title, Mysterio versus Alexander. Alexander has been chasing the Cruiserweight Championship since the Cruiserweight tournament to crown our first ever Cruiserweight champion in WWE 2K18. Every time he went for the Cruiserweight title, he has come up short in every single time. It's going to be interesting to see if Rey Mysterio title reign will end at Survivor Series. This is Rey Mysterio's first Survivor Series in over 4 years, since the last time Mysterio was at Survivor Series was WWE 2K14 Universe Mode, episode 121, the inaugural Survivor Series in my Universe Mode. So that was the last time Mysterio was at Survivor Series, so he hasn't been here in over 4 years. Can he defend his Cruiserweight Championship? Well, we'll find out, because Cedric Alexander is eager to get his hands on that Cruiserweight title finally, after chasing it for almost a year. Then we have another match on the pre-show, if I can find it. Hold on. We have the Raw versus SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Bayley versus Naomi. That will be the co-main event of the pre-show, as this match has been built up for over a year, as last year Naomi and Bayley fought for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, which seen Bayley win her first ever SmackDown Live Women's Championship in this universe mode. Bayley went on to have a amazing SmackDown Live Women's Championship reign, beating everybody in sight before she got screwed at WrestleMania by Carmella, and then she won it back again 1 month later at Backlash, that she beat Charlotte in the co-main event of the evening, and then she lost it again. Did she lose it again? No, then she went on to defend it at Battleground and SummerSlam respectively. And now she lost it again to Ruby Riott, and then she won it back a month later, and now she's fighting Naomi, who on the other end had, after losing the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, did not go anywhere on SmackDown Live, was traded to Monday Night Raw. She won the Women's Money in the Bank at Money in the Bank, and she cashed in at SummerSlam to become the Raw Women's Champion. So two completely different paths that these women have took, and it has led them back to this monumental Raw versus SmackDown Live Women's matchup at Survivor Series. Naomi has been looking and eager to get her hands on Bayley once again, especially after their match last year. The match last year tore the house down, and I expect nothing different this year around, and it's going to be very interesting to see if Naomi can finally beat Bayley in Universe Mode, because in this Universe Mode, Naomi has not beat Bayley one time. Bayley is undefeated against the amazing one, Naomi. Raw Women's Champion versus SmackDown Live Women's Champion at Survivor Series, and it's going to be a good one. And then finally, your main event of the pre-show will be The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin in our annual Battle of the General Managers. This match is a dream match, and the judging that is on the pre-show, this is how stacked this match card is, as again, in this universe mode, the General Manager does not want to hog the spotlight, so they wanted it to be on the pre-show. So they were getting the Battle of the General Managers on the pre-show this year. Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin, their jobs are on the line, as if their brand lose, they will be fired from their position as the general manager. And this is the fourth time that Rock and Austin have fought in their careers. And they're going to do battle at Survivor Series. Stone Cold has bragged about how he has beaten The Rock the previous 3 times, as he beat him at Survivor Series last year. And then he beat him at WrestleMania 2 times, so he has beaten him 3 times in a row in this universe mode. So it'll be interesting to see if The Rock can finally beat Stone Cold Steve Austin and possibly fire him from SmackDown Live, especially if Raw wins the other matches at Survivor Series. So that is the pre-show. That's all the matches you will see on the pre-show. Now it's time to move on into the full main card, match card. We're going to kick things off with the NWO versus the Undisputed Era in Faction Warfare. Daniel Ryan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Drew McIntyre will take on Rob Havoc, Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, and former New World Order member Samuel Lewis. This matchup all came about as the Undisputed Era challenged the New World Order to see which is the best faction in WWE. The New World Order obviously accepted that request. We thought that Samuel Lewis would be standing in Daniel Ryan's spot for this matchup, but ultimately plans had changed as the New World Order and Samuel Lewis's eyes turned their back on him and sided with Drew McIntyre to become the number 1 contender for the Universal Championship back at Hell in a Cell. Ever since that happened and McIntyre won that match, Lewis has got a complete 180. He left the New World Order. He became his own man, and he has been on a roll here for the past couple weeks. And then he's pulling a one-off tonight, as only for Survivor Series he'll be teaming up with the Undisputed Era to take on the New World Order in a huge 8-man elimination match to begin Survivor Series in Toronto. And this is for a point in the Raw vs. SmackDown Live war throughout the night. Then we're going to have the United Kingdom champion take on the European champion, as KJ Jones will take on David West. West, man, has had a complete 180 as well. West came back a couple weeks ago and said that yeah. Wait, hold on. Did I slurp? No, I did not. I did not slurp, Rob. What the heck? I just opened up a stream and I see that weird. West has had a complete 180, and he has had a complete character change since coming back to Universe Mode, and he beats the United Kingdom champion. He became the UK champion as he beat P. Dunne at WWE No Mercy to win the United Kingdom title. Ever since then, West has bragged about how he's the best champion in Universe Mode and that nobody can take him down. But KJ has been wanting some competition ever since he won the European title. And boy, has he had some. With Tyler Phillip and the over-exaggeration and bragging Daniel Ryan that thinks he's the best ever, KJ has got a lot of competition on Monday Night Raw to deal with, but as well with his counterpart, David West. They do battle and probably one of the most hypest matches on the card, folks. And this has unpredictability written all over it. I don't know if I can pick a winner. I don't know if you guys can pick a winner. This is a 50-50 for me. I don't know who was going to win this match. David West has been on a roll. KJ's been on a roll ever since 2K19 started. And it's going to be a war between these two at Survivor Series. Then we have Samoa Joe taking on Sami Zayn in the United States versus Intercontinental Champion matchup. Joe has been a very dominant United States champion as he beat Brock Lesnar at WWE Hell in a Cell to win. I'm sorry, WWE Clash of Champions to win the United States title and beat Lesnar again at Hell in a Cell to retain it. Joe has been looking for some competition as of late, and he has found it in the IC champion Sami Zayn, who on the other hand has been scounding away and literally walking away from opportunities at defending the IC title. Literally, Sami Zayn does not want to defend the title at all, which sucks, but it is what it is. It's Triple H's SmackDown Live. Well, regardless, Zayn has to fight Joe here, and we want to hype this matchup. As if you recall your mind to No Mercy, we thought that we could have got Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe, but Angle was all in his twisted plot to make sure Sami Zayn is ready for Samoa Joe. Meanwhile, Zayn is trying to prove to Bret Hart that he is a fighting champion and will beat Samoa Joe at Survivor Series, as Bret Hart has challenged Zayn to a matchup on the SmackDown Live after Survivor Series in Toronto. It's gonna be a hell of a clash between those two on the SmackDown Live at the Survivor Series. But can Zayn survive Joe? Well, we'll find out at Survivor Series. Then we have the Raw Tag Team Champions versus the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, as Jeff and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, will take on Cole Train and Eric Young of Sandy. Both of these teams have been very dominant, and as Sandy started their SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship reigns all the way back at the WWE Battleground pay-per-view, and the Hardy Boys started their Raw Tag Team Championship reign at SummerSlam. Both of these teams have overcome adversity, and they have been very dominant on both of their brands, and they have a war coming at Survivor Series. This is Cole Train's first ever Survivor Series in his Universe Mode career, and it's going to be a good one as he takes on Matt and Jeff Hardy in a dream match. This is going to be good. Then we have the inaugural Raw vs. SmackDown Live elimination match. Team Raw consists of Seth Rollins, Tommaso Ciampa, Brock Lesnar, and Tyler Phillip, as they'll be taking on Team SmackDown, led by Lars Sullivan, Kevin Owens, Kurt Angle, and Bobby Lashley. For Team Raw, it was supposed to be KJ Jones and Edge on Team Raw, but unfortunately, they had to be dropped after Brock Lesnar and Tyler Phillip viciously assaulted both of them backstage, and they were added in this matchup last minute as The Rock did not want to risk KJ Jones being injured for his match with David West. And Edge is not medically cleared to compete tonight at Survivor Series. It's going to be a very interesting matchup because it's the thing with Ciampa and Rollins. Can they get along to beat Team SmackDown? Because both of them will have a future shot at the Universal Championship if they do. How will Brock Lesnar and Tyler Phillip fit in this dynamic? Lesnar and Rollins has history that has spanned over 3 seasons here in Universe Mode. Ciampa does not like anybody on his team. Meanwhile, for Team SmackDown, Kevin Owens is leading a group of bandits. Bobby Lashley, who just made his Universe Mode return this past week on SmackDown Live. The Freak, Lars Sullivan, who just wants to beat people up. Kurt Angle, who's being a rebel, who doesn't give a crap about anything. All he cares about is the WWE Championship. And Owens himself, who just wants to get back to being the dominant WWE Champion that we all know from 1 year ago. This match has so much combustion, I don't even know how this is going to go. And I don't even know if these teams can even get along with each other. Well, we're all going to find out at Survivor Series as the inaugural Raw vs. SmackDown Live match for the men is coming this Sunday. Then we have our co-main event of the evening. Probably one of the most dream matches that I get to call in this Universe Mode. It's going to be AJ Styles, the Universal Champion, versus the WWE Champion, Finn Balor. Oh my goodness, we have been waiting on this dream match for many, many years in his universe mode since Balor and Styles made their debuts in the universe mode, and we finally get it. AJ Styles is a decorated superstar in the universe mode. He's a former two-time WWE champion. He beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. He had one of the longest reigning WWE title reigns in universe mode history. He's the first ever Universal Champion. AJ Styles has done it all. He's a former IC champion and former United States champion as well. Styles has done everything possible here in this universe mode. Meanwhile, for Finn Balor, he's a former Intercontinental champion. Balor also a former tag team champion, former three-time NXT champion, and current WWE champion. These two have never met, even though they were on the same brand at one point. On SmackDown Live in Universe mode, they never crossed paths up until now. In the co-main event evening, Universal versus WWE Champion. It's got hype all over it. Leave your prediction in the comment section. Who's going to win? Because I have no idea who is. And then finally, your main event of the evening. The match that has been built up for 2 months. In total, it's the Alliance, Triple H, Randy Orton, Batista, Chris Danger versus Shane McMahon, Brian Azul, Nightwolf, and Andrade Cien Almas. This match has a lot of implications on it because this will determine who will have control of SmackDown Live as its commissioner. Triple H took over as commissioner after Shane McMahon went down with an injury at Money in the Bank as sorry guys, brief interruption there. Hold on. I'm pulling the chat back. Let's see the chat. Let's see what people in the chat are saying. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness, so Toxic's going back and forth with Nightwolf Games. Interesting. Shane McMahon took over. Triple H took over as general manager after Money in the Bank, as Shane McMahon went down with an injury, and ever since then he has been causing hell on SmackDown Live. He made the Alliance stronger as he wanted to ruin the Nightwolf life, and he did that. And at SummerSlam, he got rid of the Nightwolf for good. We all thought Nightwolf was not going to return. We all thought he was done on SmackDown Live up until he re-upped it and came back to the brand that gave him so much hell, SmackDown, to take down the game as he made a deal with the devil, Shane McMahon. Ever since Shane has come back, he wants his brand back. He wants to be fair. He wants to make sure people get the opportunity that they deserve and ruin Triple H's reign of terror that he has caused for many, many months in Shane's absence. They battle for control. On the right side, we have a possible implosion going on between Azul and Nightwolf. As this past week on SmackDown, Azul and Nightwolf could not get along at all. Nightwolf, he could not get along with Azul as Azul walked out. He walked out. I think Nightwolf walked out on Azul, if I'm not mistaken. During their tag team match against Randy Orton and Batista. If that happens at Survivor Series, Nightwolf will get counted out and he'll be eliminated. And that means we're going to be down to 3 at Survivor Series before the match ain't pros. The biggest story here in this matchup is not only Triple H and Shane about who will have control, but will Azul and Nightwolf get along? They must get along for Team Shane to win this match. Because if Azul and Nightwolf don't get along, I see Triple H winning this matchup. I see Triple H ruining the Reign of Terror and keeping his Reign of Terror going on. Because you know the Alliance are going to get along. I mean, they're glued together. He has his Evolution buddies with him. Then he got Chris Danger, who is loyal to Triple H. And who Triple H brought Chris Danger in to WWE. So you know he's going to get along with them. It all depends on that. I don't know who's going to win because of that unpredictability factor with Azul and Nightwolf as that implosion is happening as we speak. Can Shane get them on the same page? Well, we'll find out at Survivor Series. But the wild card, in my eyes, is going to be Andrade Cien Almas. This guy is special, and this guy has all the talent in the world to take down everybody in this matchup. And I just have that sneaking suspicion that Danger and Almas are the wild cards for their team, especially after that match that they pulled 2 weeks ago on SmackDown and a other classic in the main event. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be combustible. We have so much combustible elements on this show, and I don't know who will lead us at SmackDown Live after Survivor Series. I have no clue, and it's getting intense. Well, folks, I want you to leave your guys' predictions as I will be reading the chat and just talking with you guys about Survivor Series and Universe Mode for the next couple minutes. So leave your predictions in the chat from all the full match card that I have been revealed. For everybody just joining me, the show will be streamed on Saturday. This Saturday coming up in 2 days. This Saturday at 12 o'clock p.m. That's 9 o'clock West Coast time, 1 o'clock Eastern time. So that is when Survivor Series will be live. We'll be doing the 4-match pre-show and main show together for a total of 12 matches you will see for the Survivor Series, the most we've had since WrestleMania. So make sure you guys have notifications on. Make sure you guys are ready and leave your predictions in the chat and comment section down below for all 12 matches for the pre-show and main show. And you will be entered in the competition to see who guesses the most matches right for a shout out for an entire week with pinned comments in every single video to shout out your channel to get people to go subscribe to your channel. So make sure you guys do that and all that stuff like that. I'm about to read the chat. I'm about to see who's up in here. If y'all need me to go back and go through the card again so you guys can give your predictions, I don't mind that. If y'all need me to read the pre-show matches again, I don't mind that as well. You know, if y'all need me to do that, I can do that. You know, so but let's pull up the chat and see what's been happening. Let's see who up in here. Roll call. Let's see. We got Toxic in here. Look, I'll say this. After Survivor Series, if we still have a job, we can have a grudge match. But I got nothing but respect for Nightwolf. It's become real difficult to trust him though, which is why I walked out. And to avoid fighting, I'm gonna watch the replay. So I'll see you in the next one. All right, all right, man. All right, dude, I'll see you later, man. So, that is what we got for the chat. Let's see. Who else was chatting in here? We got, all I'm gonna say is, if we want to win, you have to trust them. That's it. The copycat. Yeah, right. That call was created before I knew you. Oh, it's getting intense between Night Wolf Games and Toxic Blue as Asia and Nightwolf are imploding. We also had these matches, so there you go. All right, so let's see who's up in here. We got Morika. What's up? I'm gonna go back. Boy, calm down. I'm gonna go back. So again, guys, make sure you guys leave your predictions, guys. Leave your predictions. I'm gonna put a pinned comment to make sure you leave your predictions to enter the competition in the comment section and chat. So competition. I'm gonna go back in just a second, guys. So let me go back. Again, that is the first match. Right there. I will again go over the pre-show and main show matches. Pre-show matches again as well. Yes, we have 4 pre-show matches. To enter the competition. So I'm just currently reading the chat. I already explained what's going on already with the show. So yeah. So that will be the pinned comment in the comment section down below. That it is pinned by me to make sure you leave your predictions. Match 1 we got Raw from Morika. Okay, and then here's match 2. I will go over I'll tell you guys the pre-show matches once I finish recapping. So, again, this is when Survivor Series will be streamed. Match 2 Raw. Okay. I have a lot of Raws. Here's match three for everybody that's doing their predictions. And main show together. Wow. Marika thinks Raw's gonna win the first three matches. Interesting. I like it. Streamed together. So there you go. That is the matches, guys. Survivor Series matches. So that there is the date, and that is the date and time we'll be streaming the Survivor Series live. So yeah, gonna be a good one. Mm, fourth match, the Hardy Boys. So and Marika's guess is Raw on the main show will be a 4-0. Here's the men's and men's Survivor Series match. I'll tell you, I'm gonna put the pre-show matches in the chat. So give me a second if I'm not talking. He says the fifth match will go to the Hardy Boys. Here is the Universal versus WWE Champion match. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, you said SmackDown Live is gonna win. So here's the Universal versus WWE Champion match right here. And you got Finn Balor winning the the battle of the world champions. And then we have Team Shane. Oh, he says AJ. Never mind. AJ's going to win it. Then we got the Team Shane versus Team Triple H match. The Alliance versus Team Shane. Take your time, Marika. It's supposed to be hard because it's supposed to be unpredictable. But you got to predict something. So make your pick. Oscar. Yeah. And here's the pre-show matches. I have to add one more. So whenever you finish making your predictions for that, predict for this. It's not a SmackDown Live match. This is a battle for the SmackDown Live commissioners. So technically, it's not a Raw match, not a SmackDown match. So you saying you think SmackDown's going to win, but that's not a team. So it's either Team Triple H or Team Shane. Yeah, that's what I said. The main event is not a Raw or SmackDown match. Raw versus SmackDown match. It's the battle for the commissioner of SmackDown Live. It's either Triple H or Shane. Yes. All right. So all the pre-show matches are here. I should put the pre-show matches in the comment section as well, but hopefully people read the hopefully people read the live chat. All right. That's where I posted that. Team Shane. All right. So we got all of your predictions in for Morika. So he thinks that Team Shane's gonna win. Stone Cold's gonna win the Battle of the General Managers. He got AJ winning. He got SmackDown's gonna win the fifth match. Hardy's gonna win the fourth match. Raw's gonna win the third match. Raw's gonna win the second match, and Raw's gonna win the first match. And then for his pre-show predictions, we still waiting on them to come in. Stone Cold for the pre-show. The pre-show, it's up there. The pre-show matches are in the chat. Just go up a little bit, and that's the pre-show matches. Right there. You can leave them in the comment section because I'm probably about to get ready to roll out of here since I can see who's online and maybe they can predict, but I doubt anybody's online right now. And people that have a mic that watch the channel. I doubt anybody's online right now, but Sammy's online, but he doesn't have his mic, I don't think. I can try to get him on, but I don't know. Sam's the only one that watches the channel that's online right now, unfortunately. Crap baskets. So I was trying to get somebody on to predict for the show and break down each match, but apparently nobody is on right now. But I'm gonna make a party anyway, if my game cooperates. And we're gonna invite Sammy to see if he's in the stream, because I doubt he's in here. I don't think Sammy's in here. Paige, you mean Team Raw? You mean Raw for the women? Wait, what? No, Marky, what are you talking about? It's Team Raw versus SmackDown Live women's match. It's Nia, Mandy, Sonya, Paige versus SmackDown, Asuka, Shayna, Lana, and Sasha. Hey, Sammy, you have a mic?
Hello?
You have a mic?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be joined by Sammy Talks. Hi, Sammy.
Hi.
So, Sammy, since Survivor Series is here, I want you to give your predictions live for everybody for the Survivor Series. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, starting things off with the pre-show. Battle of the General Managers. Who you think's going
NWO.
to...
Oh.
Wait, hold up. The pre-show first. Who you think's going to win? The Rock or Stone Cold?
Oh. The. Nah. The Rock. The Rock. I'm being honest.
Okay, The Rock. Okay. And then, for the second match on the pre-show,
No,
Team
Stone Cold.
Raw...
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold? Stone
My
Cold?
bad.
Okay. Okay, Stone
Yeah.
Cold. Okay, second match on the pre-show. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown women's match. For Raw, we have Nia Jax, no, wait, hold on. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's not, hold on. That's not Nia. I think I mistaked it. I'm sorry, Kairi Sane. God, I forgot about Kairi. Kairi Sane, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Paige versus Team SmackDown of Asuka, Shayna Baszler, Lana, and Sasha. Who you got?
Ooh. Team SmackDown.
To be honest with you. Okay. And then the final match on the pre-show, it's gonna be the Cruiserweight Championship on the line, Rey Mysterio versus Cedric Alexander.
Mysterio.
All right. So that's all the pre-show matches. And then first match, like you said, as you were saying for the first match, NWO or Undisputed Era.
NWO, baby. I mean,
NW.
no. Undisputed Era
I'm
with
gonna
Sammy
say,
Owen.
I'm about to say NWO. What? I'm like, oh no, I hope not. I'm gonna say, Sam, we want to go back to the NWO. Crazy. And then our second match, KJ Jones versus David West. Who you got?
KJ Jones.
All right, that's interesting. Marika, you have to win the competition to get a shout out first. Oh my goodness. Did you not pay attention to the rules? Cause it's a competition. I want you guys to make your
You have to win the
predictions,
competition first.
and
What the
then
hell?
and then whoever gets the most matches right will get the shout out for the entire week. Oh, that's weird. Anyways, next match: Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn. Joe or Zayn?
Samoa Joe.
Ooh,
Bret Hart
right.
by his side now. That's a big advantage.
Yeah, it is because Bret Hart's gonna be there to watch Sami Zayn after their confrontation on SmackDown. Then we have the Hardy Boys versus Sanity. Who you got?
Hardy Boy.
Wow. So Sammy thinks that the undefeated streak of Sanity's coming to an end. We'll have to find out though, because the Hardy Boys, fun fact, they did end AOP's undefeated streak and won the Raw Tag Team Championship. So they could beat Sanity too. Then we have the Raw. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown for the men. Seth Rollins, Tommaso Ciampa, and the members that just got included, Brock Lesnar and Tyler Phillip versus Lars Sullivan, Kevin Owens, Kurt Angle, and the man that just made his Universal Mode debut a couple days ago, Bobby Lashley. Team Raw or Team SmackDown?
Definitely Team Raw.
Whoa, that's a shocker. I really thought people were gonna go with SmackDown, but that Team Raw looks devastating, guy. Oh my God, look at that team.
Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, Ciampa. Like, look
Yeah,
at that.
that's stacked. And meanwhile, for Team SmackDown, they got too many wild cards. Oh, I don't like their chances. And we got the dream match in my universe mode that people have been begging for years. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor, the Universal versus WWE Champion. Who is taking the victory?
That's a hard one. I would say
It's supposed to be hard.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. You got the Demon King beating AJ Styles. Wow.
No, AJ Styles. I'll take that back.
You gonna go with AJ? All right, all right.
Yep.
You sure AJ? AJ's your final pick, Sammy.
Yep.
All right. And finally, your main event of the evening, The Alliance. Triple H, Randy Orton, Batista, Chris Danger versus Team Shane and Shane McMahon, Brian Angel, Nightwolf, and Andrade Cien. Winner gets control of SmackDown Live. Who is winning, Sammy? Team Shane
Team Shane.
or Team Triple H? Oh, that couldn't even fit in my sentence. You said Team Shane. There you go. It's gonna be interesting. Probably one of the most unpredictable matches on the card. Besides that WWE Universal title match and that US and IC title match and then that NWO Undisputed Era match. It's so much unpredictableness on this show. You can't guess all this right. I don't think.
I know, right?
Yeah, I know. You can't guess all this right. Yeah. There you go, guys. So that is the official Survivor Series match card, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys want to enter the competition, make sure you guys leave your predictions in the chat and comment section down below to enter the competition to get a shout out for an entire week. And I will see you guys on Saturday, 12 o'clock p.m. live, pre-show and main show being streamed together. Any more final thoughts, Sammy?
Stay sexy. There you go. Peace.
Oh my goodness. or you can stay, you know the word,
Stay glorious.
glorious. Stay glorious, guys. And I'm gonna see y'all on Saturday, man. Be here on time. Grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, grab your girlfriends, grab your family members, and watch some Survivor Series together and enjoy it. It's gonna be fun. Ugh.
Glorious.
Yeah, it's gonna be glorious. Road to 320 subscribers. Oh, I can't do it. I'm still a little under the weather. But y'all know the whoa. I'm gonna talk to you guys in my next video. Peace. And who will survive?